Welcome back to Real Talk NOLA. Carl's going to give us a quick review of The Lucky One.
Yeah, so another romantic movie. Yeah.
Hold on, let me just, I'm going to do my dance about how right I was about this one.
You don't even know my rating
Another one
yet.
bites the dust.
No, look, the movie was it was actually a typical romantic movie.
Sorry.
It's a typical romantic movie that Nicholas Sparks type. No, it was good in its own way. I mean, I actually enjoy romantic movies in general. Like, I don't enjoy all romantic movies.
Can we put up a picture of like a kitten right there next to you or something like that? Just adorable.
Anyway, but like I told him last week, you still learn stuff from movies, and I did learn something I didn't even thought about. The cinematographer, Alar Kavili, I'm butchering his name right now. This is him right here, if I even can find a picture of him. He sounds very Russian or something like that. Anyway, the cinematography was really good. Like, every time you saw Zac Efron, he was like, half of his face was in light and the other half was kind of in a shadow. But every time you saw Taylor Schilling, even though they're in conversation, like how we're having a conversation, she was in full light. And it was interesting that they did that because he is a
Vaseline on the lens.
Yeah, well, no. Like, just half of him is in darkness.
Well, no, I'm saying that's very classic with the female lead, always in light.
And she's all in his light, and he's not. And it's because we know from the audience that he has some type of secret about why he found the picture, that he's a tortured soul from war kind of thing. And every time they film, they find a reason to. It's not like, oh, let's just put like him in half dark. Like, there'll be like a light from the back, and then he'll walk in front of it, and his head will be kind of like putting himself in darkness, but she'll still be in light. And it's just constant back and forth play between the two. And I thought that was done really well, and then the editing was done pretty nice. Shot compositions, like the movie was shot very beautifully.
I'll give you some of that because I even noticed with the trailer, like with the distant kissing scenes, it was framed up like between multiple door frames, like something Hitchcock used to do kind of often to make you focus on a female lead. And I was like, I'll give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
However, can we go into the story? Can you just validate everything I said?
Someone dies in the end. I'll tell you that.
I may have to see this now.
It's not.
Do they make it slow?
It's not Zac Efron.
Do they make it slow?
It's not Zac Efron. It's not slow. It's one of those romantic movies where someone dies that
supposed to die.
I guess you could say. And that kind of probably once you start seeing the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it doesn't take away the story. I mean, it's still a romantic movie and how these two find each other and fall in love and all that.
That once in a lifetime thing that happens every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm such a romantic.
I am single, ladies, and I have not, and I'm romantic. Just to let y'all know out there. Email me here at carl@realtalknola.com. That's all we gotta say. That's all we say about that. But my rating, I'm gonna stick to matinee. I didn't give it matinee. I gave it a wait for DVD, and I'm gonna stick to that because if you like those movies, it's something you should watch if you're a budding filmmaker, just to watch composition and lighting and things like that. And you never know when you
how to use a romantic song at the proper moment.
Well, here's the thing: you never know as a filmmaker that you might be stuck making romantic movies one day.
I like the fact that it's stuck. That's very nice.
Well, the director of this has only done things like that before. Lifetime. You go from Lifetime movies to Nicholas Sparks novels. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Sometimes you'll never get to be Michael Bay.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep.
That's it for that review.
You mean I might not ever grow up to butcher horror movies? That's terrible. All right, so that's that review, and we'll be right back.